Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a closer look at and installing the MP Concepts side skirts available for the 08 and newer Challenger. You should be checking this out if you're looking to add an aerodynamic, race-inspired styling to the side profile of your Challenger, giving it a slightly wider look and a more aggressive profile. Now this guy here is made from a textured matte black ABS plastic. It's going to be a durable, really flexible material that really accepts a lot of the damage that you could get on the road, but it's definitely something that will hold up in the long run and really look good on the side of your vehicle. Now right out of the box, I will say it feels pretty flexible, but when you put it on the vehicle, it really gives it a pretty bold styling there. Now listen, it's not going to be for everybody, but if you like that look that you get from a wider side skirt, one that mimics that of the body lines of the vehicle up here, just puts it down a little bit lower, this is a great way to go. It's also a really good option for guys whose factory rocker panels, that matte black trim, is faded. Now if yours is faded and you don't want to pick up a whole new OEM set, maybe you can go with something like this. That's a really affordable way to cover it up while getting a little bit of a different look. So really options out there for the different ways you might want to go. Now this does come in a pair. Obviously you get the driver and passenger side. We're showing you guys the driver's side today, but it's the exact same thing on the other side, of course. The pair comes in right around 150 bucks. Again, a pretty affordable way to add a pretty custom look to the exterior profile of the Challenger, and the install is super simple. Now there are different install methods. I'm going to be showing you the easiest one, the less intrusive one. It's going to get 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It takes you about 30 minutes from start to finish. Now it's going to be using 3M automotive bonding tape, and there is a lot included in the kit to make sure it does stick on, and there's also adhesion promoter or 3M primer to help even take that bond a little bit further. Now there is an optional install that steps up the difficulty a little bit. It comes with self-tapping screws, so if you're not really interested in just going with the 3M, which is durable in and of itself, you can use the self-tapping screws to really get this thing on there. Keep in mind the self-tapping screws will leave holes. There are not pre-drilled holes in the material there, so you will have to decide where you want to put the self-tapping screws. There isn't really a guide for that, but it's there if you want to add extra security to it. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to be showing you guys the method with just the 3M tape. We're not going to be applying the adhesive promoter just because it's going back to stock after this video, but you can always add that, and I'll talk about it later on in the video once we get to that part. With that said, guys, I'm going to walk you through it. What do you say we get started? Tools used in the install include a clean microfiber towel, soap and water mixture in a squirt bottle, a knife, and an alcohol wipe. First step here, we're going to start on our table. Now I have one of our side skirts, and everything you do to one, you're going to do the same thing to the other, of course. I'm going to start by grabbing an alcohol wipe here, and I'm just going to wipe off the area where our 3M tape is going to apply, just to make sure that we're getting rid of any dirt and dust that would prohibit a good bond with the 3M. So the alcohol wipe is definitely the way to go for this. You want to avoid using things like detailer or Windex and things like that, just because they can be a little bit harsh for the 3M and prevent a bond. The alcohol wipe is going to be your best bet. All right, so we got a little bit of that off. Next, what we're going to do is take a knife and our 3M tape roll, and we're going to apply that to all of the flat surfaces. You don't have to go into this crevice here. You want to go to this section here, all along the bottom, same on the other side, and then all along the top. So take that, cut out the strips. All right, once you get to the end, grab your knife, cut that strip off. Do the same thing for the top, and then fill in that little middle gap. Make sure you're putting firm and even pressure all across the tape so it gets a really good bond. Okay, do the same thing to the other side and repeat that for the other side skirt as well. Next step is super important. Grab a clean microfiber and a squirt bottle with a soap and water mixture in it. We're gonna clean off our factory rocker panel here. Now, the reason you're doing this is to get rid of all of that dirt and dust, just like we did on the actual side skirt itself. We wanna make sure that the 3M gets a really good bond with the panel and not with the dirt, because it will prevent a good bond and it'll eventually come off. So, arguably the most important step. If you don't have soap and water, alcohol does the trick. You wanna avoid things, again, like detailer. Detailer is not your friend in this case. Detailer can make things look really good, but it's not prepping for 3M. Soap and water or alcohol. I'm gonna spray right here, just like that, get to wiping. You wanna make sure you're hitting the top and bottom everywhere that the 3M will bond. Perfect. You can repeat that for the other side. Next up, we can really apply the side skirt. So I peeled off a couple of inches for the top and bottom and the middle section there of our 3M. At this point, you're basically gonna line it up on one corner. Once you like where it's going, make sure you have it applied to the other side as well. Then you're just gonna peel off and stick as you go down. Now keep in mind, guys, there is primer or adhesive promoter included in the kit. If you wanna use that, you wanna peel off the 3M, apply the promoter to the 3M stickiness backing, and then at that point, just let that dry off a little bit and then apply it, and that's gonna give you some extra support. Because this is going back to stock, I'm not gonna be using the primer, but I definitely recommend it for people who don't wanna screw into the vehicle, but want that added support. It's just gonna take it a little bit further to make sure it gets a really good bond. Again, I'm skipping that. I'm just gonna be applying that 3M, all right? Peel off this a little bit more. You have to get down pretty low. All right, I'm gonna start sticking. All right, I like that position there, so I'm just gonna keep working my way across, just like this. Make sure you're putting pressure on the bottom piece as well. All the way down to the end. Finish the job there. Perfect. All right, repeat that on the other side once you put your firm pressure all around. That's gonna wrap up my review and install for the MP Concepts side skirts available for the 08 and newer Challenger. You can get yours right here at AmericanMuscle.com.